하겠습니다. 시작!
Citizens, always raise the song of God.
It is good to see you. Applause.
오늘도 진님의 축복.명패.대천사 주입니다.
It is good to see you.
Oh dear. The weather is quite hot, isn't it?
But what should we do when the weather is hot? Pencil. We need it, Bunny.
When it is scorching hot.
Simply going on a summer retreat isn't enough.
What did people in the old days do in such situations?
I probably don't.
Wow, this is hot.
That is why you never saw elders in the old days? Wearing a traditional hat, going to the sea to shiver. That is correct. Where is it?
It's a pavilion tree in the mountains.
Sit under a pavilion tree or somewhere in the mountains, but the temperature just stays the same as long as the wind blows, right? So everyone, when you come by car, drive a little less. Cars have eco-friendly features. Good these days. In the past, there weren't many cars available. Yes. When it is extremely hot, the only way to deal with it is through our hearts. Understood? It's the character for heat. We have to make it not hot, then. What is this? Its heat must be overcome.
Yes.
How must we overcome the heat? What is it? You know. Overcome, right?
Now, charge.
Then he goes in here again. Since this isn't long for you all, is it long? Now what is Biol? The important thing here is that while heat cannot be overcome, our eye goes in here, you
Understand? This I goes in now by putting I in. This is the method the elders of the past used to escape the heat. The method of escaping the heat. Now, if I write it like this, do you roughly understand? Yes. Next, we have Sinsang Jecheongyang Eo. It's been so long. Sinsang Jecheongyang Eo Daesang Achti Halsuna. Yo. Daesang. This is the method the elders of the past used to escape the heat, written in Chinese characters. It's difficult, so you don't necessarily need to learn it, but it is a country meant for you to know. How? I don't need to deal with the burning heat. What did I do? I bow deeply. I'm telling you to remove the burning heart from your brain. Do.
You understand? Can you say it's hot?
I can't.
Hot, think of winter.
How much you hate having hands in the winter. If you go like that, you'll be frostbite.
Amen.
Oh, I'm telling you to release the heat from with while thinking of such a wonderful winter. I'm telling you to
Eliminate it. Do you understand?
But if you keep saying, oh, it's hot, when it's hot, it just keeps coming. It rises.
So when it's hot, oh, my hands hate winter, and I even got frostbite. There was someone who called me once because their body had gotten heated up like that the day before yesterday. What did they call today? They said their child's fever was going up to 40 degrees. So they were fuming and went to the doctor, but the doctor said there was nothing wrong, told them to go home. So they got angry, took the fever medicine and came back, but the fever's going up to 40 degrees again. So the daughter went to work, and the mother-in-law was looking after the child. Well, the mother-in-law was watching the baby, and the child's fever kept fluctuating, going up to 40 degrees, going up and down, going up and up again. So she got scared and called me. What do you think I said? Well, when it goes up to 40 degrees, the child's immune system becomes incredibly strong. Isn't that right?
All the germs die in the body. Remember the people from the old days who had a really high fever and then had their faces confirmed?
No, they never catch a cold in their lives, right? No, their bodies are strong, right? The reason their bodies are strong is because their fever went over 40 degrees. But they didn't die. As long as you survive and don't die, you become strong. However, if the fever gets too high, it can cause internal abnormalities and lead to serious health problems. That is extremely dangerous. So when a child's fever rises, mothers need to go to the hospital quickly to find out the cause. But the doctors take a blood sample and say there is nothing wrong. Yet the fever gets inflamed and goes up. Imagine how shocked you must be, right? So I quickly lowered the temperature and told him, don't worry, the fever will go down now. Since it only went up to 40 degrees, his body is healthy. And as long as he talks and acts like that, he's fine. I reassured him, so he understood, right? Can this be applied to a child like this? Does this apply to a young child? No, it doesn't. Can you tell a child this and it will work? No, it won't. However, it applies to adults.
Adults can completely eliminate the heat from within. You know, people who get frostbite, in the winter, when it's so cold, their hands freeze and crack.
We had so many winters like that, remember? If you think about it, the heat actually makes the blood circulate rapidly throughout the body.
You know the full cycle?
Yes. So in Hanyang, if you follow the proper order, the blood circulates well. So what do you just need to do? You just need to drink plenty of water. As long as you put in plenty of water, it's okay. Even if the engine heats up, just imagine if even that engine water runs low. Then you'll get heat stroke.
So if you tell me to be wise, you end up drinking too much water.
A lot of it is lost to sweat without you even realizing it. So if you pour in a lot of water, some of the hot water disappears. At the same time, you have to drink it as if it were ice water. And you have to firmly attach the word cold to mine, as if you are inside a refrigerator.
Right. Isn't that right? Then it means you are supposed to release your heat. If you get rid of the thought that you are hot, it is just like sitting on a cool bench all the time. Cold means refreshing. Refreshing. Like always, sitting on a pavilion in the mountains. The day here refers to a tower. It is a character for house. Like this, a triangle. And the character for house, as in entrance, parking, or pavilion. It is like standing on a tower and sitting in a place. Do you understand?
Yes.
So if you keep telling the person next to you that you are hot, they get hot too? Is that okay? The way for you to avoid getting hotter is not to think about being hot, and you shouldn't tell others that either. If I say I'm hot, my body raises it to my own heat. He's so stupid that he always just follows whatever is told. Right now I really want to eat cold noodles. Add some vinegar to make them tasty and slightly sour, the pure kind of cold noodles from Huam, the kind made with buckwheat. The place that makes the best cold noodles in the country is in Ojangdong. It's still there though. There are people who feel like they could die tomorrow and still have no regrets after eating a bowl of cold noodles there. It tastes that good. Wonder if I've been there about 20 times. I used to go a lot in the past. People kept saying, let's eat that cold noodle. So I went there a long time ago, and I probably went to that place about 20 minutes. In my entire life, it's really convenient.
But they have both water cold noodles and spicy mixed noodles, and almost everyone eats the spicy mixed noodles.
Right? Since they don't really put in much seasoning, both the spicy and cold noodles are delicious. When you eat a bowl of that, people abroad can't sleep because they keep thinking about it. They say not being able to go to Ojangdong is their biggest regret in the US. Isn't that so? Are there any places in the US that taste like cold noodles?
No. What I envy about Koreans is that they have so many hospitals, and cold noodle and jjajangmyeon restaurants are delicious. Our country, cold noodles are so popular in the summer. It starts to look delicious, doesn't it? Then the cold just completely disappears.
Ah, heating refreshing cold noodles is all you need. The heat just vanishes completely.
Yes, once you eat that, you feel refreshed from the inside. It feels
Refreshing, right?
That is exactly what you have been feeling all along.
there.
Instead of telling others that you are hot, if you keep filling your mind with the feeling of being refreshed, your body will react to it. Your body. What's the cold noodles wrong? They work. Even though they aren't there. We get it for no reason. Even though there aren't any cold noodles, it produces saliva as if they have arrived. So how do we stay healthy? If you keep thinking about health or good things in your mind, your body follows. But if you think to yourself, I'm going to drink alcohol tonight, what happens to your body? It
Starts to fall apart. Got it? Regarding the
burning heat in the heart. I cannot control the heat itself, but I will get rid of it now. Okay? Eliminate the heat through me. Then the easiest thing to do is talking about cold noodles. Makes your mouth water, doesn't it? None. If you go here, there is rice noodles that are just as good as cold noodles. If you go after lunch, they serve them.
What time do you eat?
Saturday. Saturday.
Yes.
Saturday, but they don't have it today, right?
Yes.
Because if you go to the official party, cafeteria,
They serve noodles, and they are just as delicious as cold noodles.
that is rice noodles.
Yes.
And where is that? It's right there, near the radish soup stand. It is
Rice from the Gyeongseong region. Since the noodles are made with that, they are very tasty. You must.
eating a lot of it. But if they serve noodles on a holiday, you can't make the bus time. You have to rush there.
Understood. There are people who came from Busan. Since our commander-in-chief has people coming from Busan, we have to leave quickly, so I will speak quickly.
Won't go on for too long. Understood?
So if we think of it as escaping the heat, even if only in our minds, the people who went to the beach are making a fuss because of the heat. They went to the beach looking for something to wear, but they say they can't stand it because their heads are so hot on the sandy beach.
That is why there are no people on the sandy beach right now. Why? Because it is so hot, business on the sandy beach isn't good, and businesses doing things indoors are doing better. People are
Only going to places with air conditioning. People are sensitive, so they probably...
understand, right? Well, they can interpret it reasonably. Well, when you go out, your skin just burns. And burns, it is so hot. Understand, right?
Yes.
So how do you get rid of heat? What does the brain change into? With words.
Look, at this level, the block knots, bruises in my body melt away when the internal heat is hot and circulates, so there are hardly any people who complain of aches and pains in the summer. They aches and pains in the winter. So hey, there is an advantage to this. Being in a place this hot is also an advantage. Is there anyone who intentionally goes inside a hot spring and just sits there, radiating 70 or 80 degrees? Yes. Oh my, if you compare this to a hot spring, nobody is like that. It's easy if you think of it this way.
Isn't it? You know, there's that thing. It's
To get rid of the bad things in your body. I'm telling you, there are benefits to your body getting hot.
got it?
So all the bad things like getting beaten up by your husband or something all melt away.
You know? That's why summer is necessary. You all have advantages too. So inside, I think this is good for me. So I'm just going around inside the hot spring. And when I go in the evening, strip naked and take a shower, my body feels incredibly cool.
All right, isn't it? If you keep that firmly in your head, is it enjoyable? It is enjoyable. It is enjoyable. We have to go to summer resort. Come here, clearly you all go and touch the Gyeongseong water one more time. Your hands will get cold. Yes. Don't just scoop it up right now, it doesn't matter at all. If you put your hands where the water is flowing down below, it won't contaminate them. Just pour it out there. You know that catcher hanging from below? Pour that. Since water splashes out, if you wash your hands in the cool water once in a while, your hands will stay cool all day long. My goodness, water. Even though it's 40 degrees above freezing, the water is below freezing. That kind of water comes out, and it comes up from 3,300 kilometers, 3.3 kilometers away. There any sky where water like this comes out?
No.
It just comes up from 3.3 kilometers inside the rock.
Isn't this a miracle?
I went there this morning, put that water on my arm. Still on my arm, right? My arm is still freezing. No, that feeling is still exactly the same. My arm is still cool. How wonderful is that? But well, you can't wash your arms on top of your arms because there's so many people. I went with several people that morning. When I go, dozens of people follow me around. They told everyone to put their hands in the water as a matter of obligation, so that's what I did. Try touching that flowing water. It works, so I'm telling you to use it all up.
So hot, I hate my arm. It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Arkan Chan Su coming up here for history events this summer. And leave, that is your summer retreat. Yes, the best retreat. Understood? It's different from what you slip up into the sun. Yes, you understand, right? Yes, just drink the water right here as it is when you come out at that temperature. Scoop it up and drink a whole bucketful right there before you leave. Then the rest of this summer will be over. I mentioned something yesterday, didn't I? I told you to fast and nourish your stomach. Yeah. I said that eating less rice and eating less of your stomach protects your stomach, right? Regarding fasting, what did I say yesterday? There's also nourishing the mind and spirit. I said that you need to simplify the complexities of the mind to improve your mental state.
Clearing the mind and...
So clearing the mind and nourishing the spirit means that if you make your mind clear, illness in the body disappears.
Understood? If you eat less, illness in the body disappears. So the time between meals is at least 10 hours. It takes
more than 10 hours from dinner to breakfast.
Yes. Right.
No one is hungry in the morning. You
just eat.
Got it? Then you just eat breakfast and then dinner. What about lunch? Something like cold noodles. To put it simply, in Korean, everyone, today, the cold noodle restaurants are gonna be bustling with customers tonight. Understood? So I won't talk at length first today. This is just a quick break.
Everyone, I sent you a piece of advice today. Then, the body is like a new
Statue. What is it? A new statue. What is it? The body is always like being on a pavilion. The body is always here. Here. You just need to use this character. If I don't use the character, it's difficult for you, right? Just like this. The body is always like sitting in a very cool pavilion. Like sitting on a cool pavilion. It becomes
new statue, ancestral seat, ancestral seat, ancestral seat, grand pavilion. This is the character for pavilion. The character for pavilion. The character for pavilion. You end up sitting on the punctual platform. Well, please keep that in mind.
Well, since you came all the way from Busan today,
I am finishing a little early. That is why. I am not speaking at length. It is hot.
Today, so I told you not to put too much thought into it. You should only put in what divine teaches you shouldn't put in things like fighting with your husband.
If I get too complicated, I won't be able to digest it.
empty your mind, too. Only the divine needs to pass through here. There is no need to complicate things for others or put in the people next to you. Oh, is that so?
A big round of applause for the ladies. Yes, Lord. Today, a song to the believers.
올립니다. 먼저 부산광역시 공기청정
First, I offer the song of 공기 of Busan Metropolitan City. I am.
Married? I am married. You
I see a relationship.
Put it. It's all relationship. This is a song sung by someone who hasn't been able to get married. If you keep singing this song, you'll never be able to get married. Really? Isn't that so? It is a song sung by someone who has been hit by a lottery. Someone sang a song for a married man earlier, right? What was it? What was the title again? Han River. That Han River is the song sung by Gabu. When will my departing love return? No matter how much you call, they won't come back out. Who sang it? They sang it well then? Why aren't they going?
upload it again in a bit.
Oh, they will probably sing it in a bit. If you keep singing Han River, you become Gabu.
Yes. I'm uploading another song. This time, Seonju Kim Jong-hee, the angel. Oh, I am uploading my feet.
Hello. You give a lot, right? Oh, regarding the fishermen in Gyeongsang-do, when we call someone to carry a child, we say "Eo buba." How so? That's what they used as the title. It's the sound of "Eobio." Oh. They say "Eobu." They strictly say "Eobu." Oh, no mothers say "Eobiora." They say "Eobiobio."
And the child understands everything. It's like a secret code if they say "Eobu." The child stands up and gets carried. It's not a dialect, but we created that word.
Right? It's not a word that exists in the Korean language.
Right? Oh, but there is a song about it. Try carrying back. That's actually a shortened, fund.
Or try being kind on someone's back. Try carrying your back. Well, but saying try carrying me on your back makes it sound better. Ooh. What is Bach telling you to look at? Stand there and try being carried on him. Then,
Offer another song.
this time to...
Relics are coming out.
I offer Bukukyeok, the song of the sorrowful spirit of the unchanging spirit.
This song is a parade. When I came,
To Seoul, I was the pastor's son at Nasudong Church during high school, so I used to sleep there. While I was sleeping there, I went to the Inhangsan Church over there to study. There is a church there, but it is cool under the fortress, so that church always keeps its doors open. Since Nasudong Church is crowded, I went there to study during the day. When evening got a bit late, a young woman would come out and go up to the fortress grounds. It is in Hangsan Fortress.
Yeah.
She came up to the fortress and played this on the accordion.
She played it on the accordion, and the sound was so wonderful. But that woman seemed like an unmarried woman. Yes, a young woman, and she sat on the edge of the castle playing the accordion, singing songs like Huangsheng and things like that. It was 6 years ago, or maybe 10 or 15 years later. So people in Seoul were a bit sad. The city center had completely collapsed, and the traces of the Korean War were still there. It was before our reconstruction had even begun. That woman would come up there every night to play the accordion. I used to study at that church to listen to the sound, and I could see her going up. It was behind Sejik Park. So whenever I heard her singing, I would think of her. But even though I looked at her like that, I couldn't bring myself to talk to her. Since I grew up in the countryside, from a country noble family. I didn't have the mannerisms to strike up a conversation or anything like that. I thought children from Seoul aren't like that. I just couldn't go up to a woman and strike up a conversation. But I was watching like this, and it was happening around the week. I went up onto the castle and looked up, and it was so magnificent. I wondered why they were playing the music like that. Anyway, it was night, or rather, early evening, and it was truly beautiful. The villagers were quiet, and since it was the castle at night, it was the Imperial Castle yet. They were performing the Imperial Castle yet, and it was so magnificent. It was truly romance back then. Even when passing by in the street, there were hardly any women who didn't carry a poetry book. In those days, women always carried at least one. They would carry even. That was the kind of time. So I look at that woman. I am someone who loves music. There isn't a single song I haven't sung in the countryside, but the sound of the aria sung by Chairman Gu sounds like a voice coming from heaven. That image was deeply imprinted on me at such a young age.
You understand, right? So I knew, that is a Gabu song.
That is a Horebi song. I knew it very well.
Yes, I am uploading another song. I am uploading the 99.9 of Angel Magyongok from Busan Metropolitan City.
Next is the end times Holy Emperor Father's wife. The holy calamity of the end times has come, yet you see it, but do not recognize it. It is a pathetic state of human ignorance. It is a pitiful thing that the people of the world do not know. However, I am glad to welcome our angels who recognize my Lord and came to heaven.
Oh my! You are people chosen from among the 99.9% of humans. Understood? People full of substance have come here.
Perfected ones.
Yeah.
Lord God, we are the true nine. Understood?
So this song fits you perfectly here.
Look closely at the lines.
Lyrics, that is what is being said to you. So it is a fun and
Amazing song.
High school teacher?
A high school teacher.
What kind of high school teacher? A high school teacher.
Really? Yes. Retired from high school.
I retired.
I didn't get
Caught, but all my rights came out. I got caught, so I'm...
Retired, and everything is out. I rushed her immediately from the hospital after watching the Lord's lecture. I came, while still stitched up. So,
In January 2020, I went to the Rookie Piccadilly, and God, you!
what do you think? I chose my party story well. The content of the song 99. 9 is, well, it's very philosophical. You understand, right?
Yeah.
It taught you how to judge men. You understand, right? But actually, regarding the true person, well, up to the saint. A saint is appointed by people.
It's like people invited. You understand, right?
But for the 9 or 8 points below, people have to acknowledge them completely. That person is a lay person. That person is a great person. That kind of human acknowledgement is how promotion happens.
Then, up to the saint level, it goes up from people. You understand, right? Then the White Palace just acknowledges it as is.
People don't say that Shakyamuni is a saint, but he's not. That doesn't happen in the White Palace.
But a true person cannot be acknowledged by people.
From heaven, just as it is. Right or wrong? No, people in the world don't use the term true person. They use up to saint. Like, someone said you, Socrates, are a saint. It was decided by this human.
However, the true person suddenly descended from the White Palace. Or,
Who appoints that?
what does the true person call that? A
Bestow. You said a blank board. It is a bestow.
It is a set of cards, and it works. Heaven has bestowed it upon you.
That is how a bestowal works. When a high-ranking person gives you a gift, you say you received it, right? It means they bestowed it. Understood?
But
What about humans? Humans.
What do humans do? Is it a bestowal? Ovation?
Humans ovate, don't they? That is qualitatively different from a bestowal. This is a bestowal and a human decree. A human decree. Heaven bestows a human decree. That is called the mandate of heaven. It is an order given from heaven.
This is the mandate of heaven. So the true person is a bestowal and a bestowed gift. Although the true person itself is not material, it is called a bestowed gift. Right or wrong?
It is a gift, a bestowed gift. You all received the bestowed gifts as true persons, right?
And that is a letter of appointment.
Have to appoint you as a true person. Understand? The host didn't really let you sing and tried to wrap it up quickly. You have to do a bit of holding this. Hold it for a long time. Help you relieve some stress. Understand? What is this? Human naming and descent were done by heaven.
So when you write true person, you can write it like this. Being a true person, understand? Being a true person and also a true person, got it? You must understand this. What kind of character is this? It is the character for a seal. It means the seal has been bestowed.
This is also a true person, and this is also a true person. They took the true person with the seal. Heaven said, you are a true person, and placed the seal upon them. So, the number of those who received the seal, the one struck by the seal, is 144,000.
Same character.
This is the seal character.
Character for a person.
Bestowed a real seal upon a real true person. Gift. It is a bestowed gift. So it is
Different from this kind of This kind of acclamation is different from a bestowed. This kind of
acclamation. This kind of acclamation. Yes, it is completely different from a bestowed gift. What is this used for?
acclamation. It refers to the act of acclaiming. Acclamate. It is the character denote. To acclaim. When we say, we acclaim you, it means humans acclaiming other humans. For example, he is an advisor. We acclaim him as an advisor. What does it mean? To acclaim someone based on. This is different recognition by heaven, right? Right?
Yes.
It is a command from heaven. That is why it is called hasa. It was sent down. What do you call an item bestowed by a king? It is called a gift. Hasa. Among bestowed gifts, there are genuine ones, and they are all genuine. So, receiving a bestowed gift makes you a true person. This is something raised from below to above. Raised from below. It is all about acclamation of it. When acclaiming. Then the people below who raised it from below say, oh, we acclaim you as our professor. This is how you elevate them. We hereby appoint you as an advisor to our company. That's it. What is this? It comes down from above. Coming down. It's the opposite. By this, it's different.
That's right, you need to know. It will be hard work.
If you do that, you will go to God.
Relieve some stress now, right? Well, you kept telling me to just sing the first verse, so I did. I was singing, and then I felt like it and went to sing the second verse, but it was like, stop right there. So I made you suffer a bit.
He's got his son. He's on Metropolitan City again. Angel, him, please come forward. I'm
Too scared to sing the Han. You know my business, the Han? Please sing the Han River. Earlier I sang the Han River Water so well that I asked for a song for Gahu, but they said they were...
What did they say? They were saying something else.
Hi, John.
Much better than eyes on side.
Realize that we are happy right now.
That Han River has never dried up.
Right now in Europe, the Domino River and many other rivers have dried up, so all the nuclear power plants are shutting down. They
Can't generate electricity, right? Because the riverbeds are dry and there is no water. So there is no drinking water either. They
can't generate power. Nuclear power plants require water. In Spain and around there, the water has dried up and the
riverbeds have dried up.
So countless nuclear power plants have ceased operations.
This is a climate anomaly.
Tremendous. But in our country, the river has never dried up even once. It is incredibly fresh. An enormous volume of fresh water is flowing into the sea.
12 months a year.
That fresh water comes out from somewhere, travels 900 Rai and enters the West Sea. The amount flowing in per second is tremendous. Where does that speed come from? It comes from the Taebaek Mountains. So because we are situated along the Taebaek Mountains, it is different for Europe. But regarding the Domino River and other rivers, right? Rivers like the Rhine have weak currents. You know, right? Because water was scarce in every country, the rivers flow through about 5 or 6 countries. So the Great Stone Empire placed all their nuclear power plants right along the riverbanks, but what happens when the riverbeds dry up? The drinking water. There is 100 times worse than our water. It's
Lime water. Because it's limestone, yes.
It smells like dirt, so you can't drink it. That's why they just drink beer. Those people just become drunkards. All of them.
Right. Yes. But look at our country. They drink river. That person would have throw the Han River one more time, it would become a family heirloom forever.
So they were scared and didn't call, but I persuaded them to call, and they ended up turning it into a musical.
As I worked, I realized that Aeon is my big brother.
We were all middle school classmates. Good heavens. There was a traffic accident involving a powerful figure, and the two of them got into a heated fight, only to find out later that they were actually from the same family. It's exactly the same thing. So since we are of the same ethnicity, except for people who have come from abroad these days, everyone is technically from the same family. If you look closely, then you shouldn't fight.
If it's not all family, then in a past life, the husband's father keeps coming back to that family. If you look at some families, you see countless ancestors.
How many grandparents are connected to the
grandparents, and how many grandparents are connected to the grandparents, and so on.
Our family's all set up that way. So when they have children, mothers often say things like, oh, this child looks like the grandfather, or this child resembles our ancestors.
They live saying things like, this child resembles our ancestors. It's all because our ancestors have come. Now I have stopped this part. I stopped it 15 years ago. Fun, right? Oh my, our singing is the best in the world.
Now, I'm uploading a song request.
My request?
My request is to that Miss Poe, who says she likes 3,000 PO. Is the water coming out?
Why are you coming? Is water coming out? Why are you coming? Is it good? No, it's not. Is the water? It's not a hand. Oh, hand is coming. People who say red lips are good.
Red lips. Turn it on. Powers, listen carefully. What does this mean? Powers in people. What is this? I'll give level 10 points to anyone who knows. Power people. It means that power comes from the people. You listen, what do you want to hear? Even for a rookie, the right to make decisions lies with the people. I'll give it back. Yes, Emily.
This back, I won't give back anything else.
Minwon.
So Wonsek Min-won is a nurse attending our Hannuogong Academy who made that, and I called her a few days ago. Did you hear if it was fun?
Yes.
It was fun? I'm a nurse at Weijung Hospital, and Yan Hare made it. Nurses are dying of busyness, so I don't know how to make that. She makes it well and sings well. When I watch Yan sing, she sings well.
Yeah, I called no.
Not AI. There are times when the person themselves. So they called. Yes, they called. They called.
Hello.
This is the official in charge of the wish stone. Official. If you have a wish, please come this way. First, please. And sincerely. Write your wish beautifully. Hold it. Put in the wish stone box and find the wish stone with both hands and pray. Wish stone, pray with all your sincerity. With a desperate heart, oh will. Please keep my family healthy. I pray you to see happiness at home. So here too. I am. That doesn't tell the Here in sound completed.
Oh, I clutched my stomach when I saw that. You saw that airplane pilot cat, right?
Oh my, how beautifully they make it. The idea is so good. That name is Yonha. Person who made this has a pretty name too.
Then what is next?
Now, Mr. Shanini, since we need to finish a little early today, just place the sheep and the sheep pants once. Right, this is the young man's wearing sheep pants. wife and sheep, I am the sheepfold. Big and small. Living in soul, I'm digging and going. I have love to give with I love each and everyone, and I will repay to what has been done. That sheep we offer today's worship. In the name of God, Hail Kyung-young, I command the angels who offered songs today, the angels who entered today, the angels who could not come even after paying the counseling fee, the angels who registered and performed the Jonghae-won, the families of the angels, and the ancestors of the angels. Level 2, Jomu, enter. In the name of God, Hail Kyung, I command the angels watching YouTube right now, the families of the angels, and the ancestors of the angels. Level 5, Cheon, enter. In the name of citizen Hail Kyung-young, I command the angels who came today with a new identity, the blessing, the 100 kingdoms, the nameplate, the construction, the sword, the families of the angels, and the ancestors of the angels. Level 10, Joe, enter. What gives us worship today?
Bodies of everyone who came today and even their families be completely healed. May the bodies of everyone watching YouTube also be completely healed. True beings were not decided on earth but in heaven. Amen. All true beings into the realm of level 10 after reaching 10 points to the angels who came to heaven and to the angels, families, and ancestors. True beings watching YouTube enter the realm of level 5 after reaching the angels, families, and ancestors.
Yeah, today I give a big round of applause of gratitude.